Hello, Aroha Media welcomes you with one more interesting Flash tutorial. We have already created Diwali and birthday greeting cards. In this assignment, we will create a nice and beautiful Christmas greeting card using various elements. So let us start with a fresh new document in Adobe Flash. You can press Ctrl+N. Now, we want our reference Christmas image on stage. For that, go to File menu, Import, Import to Stage, or simply press Ctrl+R for the shortcut key. Here, open the folder path where the Christmas reference image file is located. Select that JPEG image file and click Open to import it on stage. We can view the imported file, which includes the Christmas elements like Christmas tree, some gifts, Merry Christmas text, and snow. Now, press Ctrl+Shift+W to toggle the stage area. Check if the image file size fits to the exact document size. If not, we can scale up or scale down the image file as per the document size. Right now, it is exactly as per the stage size, that is 720 by 576 pixels. In the timeline, rename this layer as Image and also lock this image layer. Before starting with the vector part, we will save this Flash file at a desired location. So, go to File menu, Save, or press Ctrl+S to open the Save As dialog box. Name this file as Christmas Card and click on Save. Next comes the vector part. In some of the previous assignments, we have already learned to vector the elements in Flash. Using the same techniques, you have to vector all elements of this image file. So, here we will move ahead with the ready vectored file with us. You can notice number of layers added to main scene 1 timeline. Bottommost layer is of the reference image. Keep that layer locked. Each and every element of this greeting card is vectored in different group as well as on different layers. At the same time, elements are also converted into their individual graphic symbols. In the document library, you can view the number of symbols created for the elements. In the timeline, on top of this reference image layer, there is a basic background layer. Above that, another background element is placed. As per the element's position, their layer sequence is placed. Next, we see the stars on a different layer. Next, we see the Christmas tree. From the animation point of view, each and every element should always be on a different layer. Next, there is a snow layer. Snow is also nicely vectored using the circle tool. Above the snow, there are gifts, and the topmost layer is of the Merry Christmas text. So finally, we are ready with all the elements vectored on stage as per their designs and placements. Make visible all the layers. Now, except the image layer, hold all the layers together and go to Modify menu, Convert to Symbol, or press F8 key for shortcut. We are converting these layers in one single graphic symbol. Name this symbol as Scene. Keep the registration point by default at center. All the elements are shifted to one single symbol. Remove these unwanted blank layers. So, only 2 layers in main scene 1. One is of reference image and another of the overall animation output. Double-click on this new graphic symbol to step inside. Here too, all the elements are seen in one single layer. To put them on different layers, press Ctrl+Shift+D as a shortcut key for distribute to layers. Delete the blank layer on top. Now, all the elements are again put on different layers. As said earlier, for animation purpose, every element should always be on a different layer for best results. Now, decide the animation length we need, and as per that, extend the frame length for all the layers. Here, we will extend the frames till 200. Exit to the scene 1 and here too extend the frames to the same duration, that is, till 200 frames. Before starting with the animation part, let's rename the layer names as per the elements placed inside that layer. Proper naming of the layers and symbols always keep the workflow easier. So, let's start with the bottommost layers. Rename this layer as BG1. Above that, we see two ground layers. Rename these as BG2 and BG3. Hide all the above layers. One by one, make them visible to recognize the elements on that layer, and then rename them. Name this layer as stars. This layer contains a Christmas tree, so name this as tree. Unhide the above layer. It's snow, so name this layer as snow. Above this snow layer, 3 layers are created for 3 different gifts. We don't want them in different layers, so grab all 3 gifts groups together and go to Modify menu, Convert to Symbol. Name this graphic symbol as gifts. So, even if those 3 gifts are created in different groups, now they are in one single layer as well as in one single symbol. Remove the blank layers created in the timeline. Elements which are not supposed to be animated are not converted into symbols. Those elements are only in their individual groups. Rename this layer as gifts. Now, the topmost layer is of text Merry Christmas. This too is already converted into a symbol. Also name this layer as text. So, all the layers are renamed as per the elements placed on that layer. Now, let us start with the animation process. We are inside the scene symbol. Lock all the layers. Reach to the star symbol on stage. Double-click on these stars to step inside the star symbol. We can see a number of stars here. Each star is placed on a different layer. All the stars are duplicates of one single star symbol. That means animation created inside one single star symbol will be applied to all the stars placed on stage. So, let's create the star animation. Double-click on any one star symbol to step inside. This single star is also a graphic symbol here. We can view its registration point at its center. Let's animate this. Press F6 to insert a new keyframe at frame 18. On this key, use the free transform tool to rotate the star in any direction. Right-click on any in-between frame and create motion twin. We can see the rotating star. At 11th frame, press F6 and create one more keyframe. On this key, open Scale and Rotate panel using Ctrl+Alt+S. Scale up the star by 105 values applied thrice. You can make out the difference. Grab the star on its very first key and open the Properties panel using Ctrl+F3. On this first frame, apply 0 alpha value to the star. Apply the same 0 alpha value for the last frame star too. Duplicate the first key on the 5th frame to create a hold in the star animation. View the star action and exit to all star symbols. Scroll time frame and view all the stars being animated on screen. As all the stars are duplicates of one single star symbol, the star animation is applied to all the stars automatically. Now, we have to vary the star animation timing. For that, we will shift the star frame number of some of the stars in the timeline. Keeping some of the frames blank at the start, shift the first frame of some of the stars at random frame numbers. On screen, you will notice how it's done. This will vary the blink timing of every star and give some realistic look. Once done, exit to the scene symbol and have a look. All the stars blink at different timings. You can modify the timings more as per your choice. Open up the Properties panel. Grab every star and check the numbering of it in front of the first option in the Properties panel. Also, each and every star animation should be in the loop for continuous animation. As in the timeline, every star first frame position is shifted. Keep the first option value for each star as 1. That means, even if here the first frame is placed on different frame numbers, the actual inside star animation will start from its first frame. Every modification, we are observing the star animation in the main symbol. You can keep rectifying the action till you are satisfied with the overall star animation. Each star should be in the loop and at different start points. The star animation part is finally done. So, lock and hide the star layer. Unhide the text Merry Christmas layer. We will now start with the text animation part. Shift the text start frame number to the frame number from where we want the text animation should start. We will shift its first frame to 45th frame, keeping the previous frames blank. Press F6 and insert new keyframe at the 101st frame number on this same text layer. Grab the text on its first frame and open Properties panel using shortcut key Ctrl plus F3. Apply 0 alpha value to this text. Right-click on any in-between frame and apply Motion Twin. When played, we can see the text appearing on screen. Shift the first frame to frame 40. We will add some ease in, ease out values to this motion. So, grab any in-between frame and open Properties panel. Click on the Edit button to get Custom Ease in, Ease out panel. We have already learned about these options in our previous tutorials. On screen, you can view how to vary the ease values in the graph. You can view text animation one more time. You will see that the text animation is completely done. Now, the very next element we will animate is the snow. We have already vectored this snow element and converted it into a graphic symbol. As this snow is white, it will always be discovered when the background layer is in visible mode. So unhide the BG mode and lock it so that it is not affected. Double-click on this snow symbol and step inside. Each snow object is in a different group. The snow has a soft look and feel. So, before starting with the snowfall animation, we will see the process to create such soft snow in a different file. For that, let's take a new Flash document. Go to File menu, New, or press Ctrl plus N for New Document. Open Document Properties panel and change the background color to a shade of blue. This gives the same greeting card background effect. And also, the white snow will be visible on this color. Take an oval tool and draw a small white circle on the stage. Zoom in towards this circle. Select and delete the outline. Now, edit the curves of this perfect circle to give it a random shape. You can observe how we are doing it on screen. Once the shape is modified, we have to give a soft look and feel to its edges. So select the white ball and go to Modify menu, Shape, Soften Fill Edges. This creates a soft edged graphic element. Here are 3 more value options of Soften Fill Edges: distance, number of steps and direction. Enter values for distance and number of steps, that is, 25 pixels for distance and 50 value for number of steps. Then choose the direction option. Expand makes the shape larger. Inset makes the shape smaller. We will keep the direction to expand. Click OK to apply the values. Click anywhere on the stage and view the softer snowball. We have created the same snowball for the Christmas card. Select this snowball and make it a group by using Ctrl+G. Press Ctrl+Alt+S and scale down the ball by 50. Hold the Alt key and duplicate the ball. Scale down this new ball further. Similarly, using the Alt key, we have to create snowballs everywhere on screen. Vary the scale values for each ball. We are using the same ball for duplication. All the balls should be of randomly different sizes. Grab all the balls created till now and hold the Alt key to duplicate the complete bunch of balls together. Duplication of a number of balls together helps us save time. We can vary the sizes and placements of the balls for a random look. Using the same technique, cover the complete stage area with snowballs. Each ball is a soft edged graphic element. These conversions increase the number of curves that Flash creates and therefore may increase the file size. So, to decrease the file size, we will use the PNG image of this snow. We will need the PNG file size larger than the document size of the original Christmas card. For that, let's increase the document size of the snow Flash file we created now. Open Document Properties and modify the height dimension to 100 pixels. Stage is now covered with the snow that we have created. Grab all the snow elements together and now let's export PNG image file. Go to the File menu, Export, Export Image. Name this file as Snow001. By default, Save as Type shows the PNG option. If not, we can choose this option from its drop-down menu. Click on Save and we get some more options for PNG output. Here, it shows the different values for height and width as the resolution of this is given 150. We can see the file being exported. When done, open the original Christmas card Flash file and close the Snow Flash file. Now we are working on the original Christmas card Flash file. Double-click to step inside the scene graphic symbol. In the timeline, we can see the snow layer. Above it, add a new layer. Hide this snow layer and rename this new layer as Snow001. On this layer, we will get the same Snow001 PNG file. Select the first frame of this layer and go to File menu, Import, Import to Stage or press its shortcut as Ctrl+R. Find that same Snow001 PNG file from its location and click on Open. We see the same image file on stage. Press Ctrl+Alt+S to scale down this image. Press Ctrl+Shift+W to toggle the stage area and view the complete workspace. Arrange that image exactly above the card area. Scale it down to its required size. Now, convert this snow PNG file to a graphic symbol. Name this symbol as Snow001. Keep the registration point by default at center. Now, the earlier snow symbol is of no use. You can delete that layer. Open Properties panel using Ctrl plus F3 and apply 35 alpha value to current snow graphic. This gives the snow more softer look and feel. Now we'll start with the snow animation part. Press Ctrl plus Alt plus Shift plus R to view the rulers. Drag and arrange the guidelines as per the document size area. Again, toggle the work area using Ctrl plus Shift plus W. Now, add a keyframe at 200th frame number. And on its first key, shift the snow PNG upwards. Right-click in between the keys and create motion twin. We can see a beautiful snowfall effect on stage. If you feel it is fast, its timing can be adjusted by shifting the snow position. Exit to the main scene 1 and play. Snowfall is visible from the first frame. Stars are blinking in the background and the text appears on stage. So we will turn towards the next element in the card. Here is the tree. This is not a symbol, so let's convert it into one. Select the tree and go to Modify menu, Convert to Symbol or press F8. Name this graphic symbol as tree. Double-click and step inside this tree symbol. The only thing on this tree will be animated is the star on top. So grab it, press Ctrl plus X to cut it from there, then add a new layer above and press Ctrl plus Shift plus V to paste it back on its original place. Here, we will extend the frames we have to animate this star. Zoom towards the star. This is only a vector group. For animation, it should be a symbol. Select the star and go to Modify, Convert to Symbol. Keep the behavior type as graphic and name this symbol as star. Double-click on this star symbol and step inside. Here too, extend the frames till 200. Now, press Ctrl plus B and break the group of the star. We will slightly modify the star for a better look. Double-click on star to select it along with its stroke line. Open Properties panel, Ctrl plus F3. Change its thickness from 1 to 0.5. This looks good. Also modify its shape to have a proper star look. This shape looks more decorative as per the Christmas feel. Use the Gradient Transform tool to adjust the gradient given to the star. F is the shortcut key for this tool. Shift its gradient center point to star center. This star will be animated inside a single layer. So we'll have to convert it to a symbol for one more time. Select the star and press F8 to convert it into a graphic symbol. Name this symbol as star01. In this star symbol, press F6 and insert new keyframes at 60 and 30. Pick the star on the 30th frame. Press Ctrl plus Alt plus S and scale up this star by 105 value. Use the free transform tool and also rotate the star towards the right as needed. Now, grab the in-between frames and right-click to create motion twin between these three keys. We can see the star rotating on screen. Grab the star on the 30th frame once again and open the Properties panel using Ctrl plus F3. Choose Tint option in Color drop-down menu. Apply white to the tint and keep the value for this to 72 to make it visible. Scroll on the time frame to view the star animation along with the tint effect. If you remember in the previous greeting cards too, we created a fade in fade out effect. We'll do the same here but in a different way. In this scene symbol, add a new layer at the top. Choose the rectangle tool and draw a black square to cover the complete animation area on stage. Select and delete the stroke lines of this square. This square is supposed to be animated for fade in fade out effect. So, first of all, convert it into a symbol. Select it and go to Modify menu, Convert to Symbol. Convert it into a graphic symbol. Toggle the work area by Ctrl plus Shift plus W to view only the stage area. On this new layer, insert a new keyframe at 25. Grab the black square on this key and open the Properties panel. Apply 0 alpha value to it. Right-click in between the keys and create motion twin. So, this gives a fade-in effect. A total black screen fades into Christmas card animation. Similarly, at the end of the animation, we will create the fade-out effect. For that, add a new keyframe at 172 and then at the 200th frame. Right-click between these keys and create motion twin. Grab the invisible black square at the 200th frame and again open the Properties panel. Here, apply 100 alpha value to it so that it is the same as the first keyframe. When you play, you see a complete animation card ready along with fade-in fade-out effect. Exit to the main scene 1 and have a look at the complete Christmas card once again. So finally, we are done with the animation part. Now, we will see how to publish an SWF file for this animated Flash file. Go to File menu, Publish Settings. In this, go to the options under the Formats tab. Cross-check that only the SWF option is checked in this. Now go to Flash tab. JPEG quality should be 100. If you have added any music to this card, keep the audio settings to best quality. Now, click on the Publish option. By default, this SWF file will be saved at the Flash file's original path. Close this Publish Settings panel and open the newly published SWF file. In this, we animated twinkling stars, Merry Christmas text, star at the top of the Christmas tree, and snowfall. Without much of an effort, we created a very beautiful Christmas greeting card. This card will always play in a loop. SWF file is always light in size, so it can also be sent via emails. You can create your own Christmas card adding some more elements or using different techniques to animate those elements. Hope this tutorial helps you creating some more beautiful cards. Hope you found this tutorial from Aroha Media useful. Thank you.